Hi YouTube, this is VidHead85 and I want to talk about something from my friend Ty McCormick, who has he posted a status on Facebook. But first I want to tell you a little bit about him. I believe I was introduced to him through DepFox. If you don't know who DepFox is, go on YouTube, look him up. And I think the first channel he had was Ty Talk, then he had another channel, and now he has a newer YouTube channel, The Husky Something, which I believe is a reference to his dogs, who are two of the most adorable dogs I've ever seen. They're like Siberian Huskies, I believe, which are very hairy dogs, and they shed in the summer. And he made a video versus the wolf versus the Furminator or something like that, and the amount of fur that he collected off of these dogs you could stuff it into a pillow and easily fill it up, and it would be fluffy and everything for you. So needless to say, they shed a lot. And then he's also a fellow workout buff, which is awesome. And after I make this video, I'm going to do a post video so that I like to do that to be held accountable. And also I kind of like the whole afterward feeling of it, because you're sweating and you look like you've just been dipped in oil and let go somewhere. It's less slippery than being dipped in oil, actually. But so those are just some of the points that points of contact that we have. And we're also Facebook friends, and hence why I saw the status. And it's pretty interesting, because I feel that people who can make something sound completely ridiculous, either one, may not understand it completely, or two, understand it too well. And oftentimes the first one is the explanation. But I'm going to go ahead and read the status. And it says, no offense or anything, but people that toss things off to God piss me off. Man up and take some responsibility, douchebag. Stop laying everything on a ghost that may or may not actually exist. Now, while some people may be offended, I'm actually not. You know, I know quite a few. I have quite a few friends that are atheists, and I have to say that sometimes I can understand why many different points of people's reasoning why they become an atheist. Some people feel that faith is just not conducive to reason, and I believe that faith and reason work together, though many people see evidence of the contrary, which I do. Their points are valid. You know, sometimes or at least those people of faith do not act reasonably. But my thoughts are that everybody operates on faith, and they find evidence in the world of what they believe, and some things that they may not be aware of, or they dismiss something that is in direct opposition to their beliefs, but it's human nature to do so. I've always believed in a God who loves and cares for his creation, and some people may not believe it in those terms. They may call it the universe or harmony, or they may be agnostic because they believe that a God exists but may not know who it is. And the people who constantly rail that people should follow the belief system that they hold and even mandated in law, I believe that they don't know God, because of the simple fact that freedom of religion extends to those who have no religion at all. And also, one person I know says even God doesn't force himself on people. Why would you? So back to faith. I believe that everyone has faith, whether they're an atheist or not, but we all believe what we believe is right, whether or not it's based in fact, and those don't only extend to religious beliefs. Those who hate government strike out at Obama because they feel, though he is the figurehead, and bureaucracy many times can be the problem, so can Congress, but they'll find evidence to believe the government's not working, that shouldn't be involved in people's lives, though they may be very well benefiting off of those governmental created programs like food stamps, Medicaid, and they will be able to benefit off of the low-cost health care that will be implemented in 2 years. And they rail against Democrats sometimes because they call us bleeding heart liberals that are soft on crime and entitleists, though many of us don't believe that the safety nets programs are entitlements but necessary because of corporate greed. But that's another post for another day. Those are some of my political beliefs. But as I say, I've said, many people will find evidence to believe what they believe. Somewhat like All in the Family. All in the Family was more like a debate between two people, and you went away supporting even more the person that you went in there supporting. So that's how I kind of see faith. that you already, no matter what, you already come in with a preconceived idea. And you may be open to some things, but some other things you may dismiss. So when a person, about prayer, tossing things to a God that may or may not exist, when a person prays about a problem, they have faith that they'll be heard. Or if they don't pray, and they may not believe in prayer or religion, they may talk to someone and they say that they hold it in, and they have faith that they will hold it in strict confidence. And a lot of times it's based on a pattern, like a pattern of behavior. Like if someone told my business once, they'll do it again. I have faith that because of that pattern, they'll do it again. And a lot of times, like they say, a pattern of behavior, future behavior is predicted by past behavior. So now prayer is not only just a laundry list, but it's also a reply. There is also a reply that comes back, yes, no, or later, and a lot of times later is harder to deal with than a no. So I admit that that some people may view it as a crutch. I see it as a very good one, but some people may also meditate. Some people may, like I do, I exercise to get my frustrations out, and sometimes I may go to the coffee shop and just sit there and peruse Facebook, and I share a lot on Facebook. If you're a Facebook friend, you'll notice. But it's something that helps ease the burden, and so they don't have to carry it around anymore. And they allow time to do what it needs to do. And sometimes they may have to do something in the meantime, but they understand that, that waiting is something that is also proactive. Like, you don't want to do something, like if you're waiting on something, you want to make sure that you do all you can. And then after you've done all you can and you have to wait, you just wait. And then you spring into action when it's necessary. So, some people may like I said, pray or meditate and allow the world to go on without them while they take care of themselves. A lot of people say that they are recharged by prayer and they are recharged by meditation. In other words, whether you believe in one exclusively or the other, no matter what, you still have to take time out and take care of yourself and let the world go on without you. Now, mine, like I said, is exercise and perusing Facebook for political headlines and things. That keeps me informed, as well as allowing me to charge my batteries. And then after that, I go out, recharge, refreshed, and I do what I have to do. So sometimes we have to get out of the way and we have to get things out of us so that we can just get them out and we can focus on what we need to focus on when we finish. So and spring into action whenever we have to. So am I offended by Ty's post? I said no, I'm not. I just want to explain a little and say that, and also say, Ty, keep up the good work. I hope to see some of your results, because I do know that you're working on your chest, and I have to say so am I. I don't want them to sag as much either, but they don't sag. They're not as bad as they used to be. And my sister once told me that she knows I'm losing weight because, quote, my titties don't jiggle as much when I jump. So that's a pretty interesting one. And good luck with the new channel as well. And thanks for giving me fodder for this post, because I think that it's necessary that people understand, other perspectives, as well as being polite about it and things. But I also want to officially congratulate you on your engagement, and I hope that we see a video when you and William Will tie the knot. So definitely keep up the good work, Ty. Just keep on keeping on, and I will tag you in this video. So I'll see you later, and have a good one, guys. Vidhead85 signing off.